Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Texas State Bobcats. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. He is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Back to you.
All right, Holly. And the Bobcats ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. From the gun, it's Gordon. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Yeah, stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now they'll face 3rd and 4 in their first possession of the game. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Great place to start for this offense. He's changing the play. Iamaleava. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pryor. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And, guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. Give to the running back. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Jenkins. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
Gonna run it. It's Gordon.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Owls come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. This offense has it with really good field position. Changing the routes with his receivers. Running inside. It's Pryor. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver comes in motion. They give it to him again. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Looking for the edge. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the 1st option, playing the 2nd option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Pryor. Got enough space. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. You couldn't ask for better starting field position. The drive covers 26 yards. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Couldn't set his feet.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got it. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
Well, it's pretty obvious. With the offense coming out in a 5-wide set, they're trying to spread the defense out and open up some lanes to throw into. And that ball came out pretty quickly from the quarterback. But once he got it to his man with all that green grass, he was off to the races. An explosive play offensively. Good use of formation there.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Quick give. It's Gordon. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a 2nd time in this one. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Left side, it's Mooney. He won't get there. The defense with a 4th down stop.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Throwing, Iamaleava. Uncorks one. Out wide left, it's Pryor. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Throws it out in space. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Iamaleava. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on 3rd down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
They'll run it. It's Browning. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be 3rd down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Fights off a defender. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Might as well run him again. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Might as well give it to him again. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
You could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Snagged in the middle. It's Jenkins. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to duke it out right here on this field. It's the Florida Atlantic Owls and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Collin, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Thank you, guys. Checking in with the Florida Atlantic head coach. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation. And now they've got to prove that they can be even better. He said, I felt like that was our most complete game of the season, but we've got more to give. We'll see how they get off to a quick start today to prove that to the nation. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Bobcats will kick off first, and here we go. He'll return it. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. On the ground, it's Gordon. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride him again. Drag down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. The run inside. It's Gordon. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. Trying to take it back. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Straight ahead, it's Pryor. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. The Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Picked off! What a play by this defense! The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Stepping to the right. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game. And so far, they've taken him away.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Hits inside, it's Gordon. Got the first down. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that has got to be so demoralizing for this defense. They played so well on first and second down and then have a total breakdown on third. They're going to have to do so much better the next time they're put in that situation.
They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. The corners are walked up tight. Tough run here. It's Bernard. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throwing, Imaliava. Left side is Pryor. Makes the grab in their space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They
unleashes one deep. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
That's caught. It's Simpson. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Imaliava going for 6. Touchdown, Bobcats. Quick strike through the air for the score. Here comes the 2-point try. Again, it's Imaliava. He's got it in the end zone for the 2, and they'll take an 8-7 lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you, Palmer.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
From the gun, it's Gordon. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
The Owls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down to the air. In the backfield, it's Gordon. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. This third down a little longer after that penalty. Quarterback keeps it. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to get started. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Long way to go on second down. Running inside. It's Pryor.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now softened them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Iamaleava from the gun on third down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understand the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Keeps it himself. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
Second and long here. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Pryor. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Black 14! Black 14! Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. He's loose down the middle. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Owls! And they turn it into a defensive score. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing, Iamaleava. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Between the hashes, it's Pryor. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Iamaleava. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Red 18, red 18. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Texas State.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Fresh set of downs going up top. Turns it loose. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
And that's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground. And so naturally you think, be more aggressive, commit more bodies. Nice job staying patient, playing your responsibility on the outside, not giving up the deep ball, making them earn this, go down the field, and not give up those big plays.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. Turns it on at midfield. Breaks into the open on the left. The 10. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And it's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
And the extra point was good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Pryor. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Quick give, it's Pryor. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. 4th down, Iamaleava. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out across the 45-yard line, marking out of bounds at the 46. And the Bobcats want to move quickly. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
On the run, it's Pryor. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the first down, a new set of downs for this offense.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And guys, if I'm on offense, I am staying aggressive. I know you didn't connect there, but make sure you keep testing this defense because even if you complete one of those throws, that could be the game-breaking play.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Throwing, Iamaleava. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Quick completion to the right. Breaks into the... Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Texas State. And we've got a shootout. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Turns it upfield. Fighting off the defender. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Florida Atlantic races to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gordon. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Burrowing for yardage. And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season, not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, you can. When you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
On the run, it's Gordon. There, the ball pops out. Recovers the fumble, and he's on the move. He's at the takes it in. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a scintillating 52-yard jaunt to the house. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Iamaleava. Back open in the middle. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment on the play. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Out wide left, it's Browning. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
The run inside. It's Browning. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Iamaleava to throw for it on fourth. Got his man. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Out wide right, it's Browning.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it moving, it's Browning. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Push is ahead. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Quarterback changing the play. 4th down, Iamaleava. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Timeout is called. They let it get down to 3 seconds before stopping the clock, and they'll have a chance to put points up before the break. Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Move.
Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. And the quarterback can't get away, and down he goes. No time left on the clock. They passed on the field goal try, and they'll get nothing in like it. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with Tennessee taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, David.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help some, alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Throwing, Imaliava. He'll pull it down and run. Got room at the 35. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on the second and long. The Bobcats will hustle to the line.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Caught, it's Browning. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. Those sloppy false start penalties can be drive killers. It's 2nd and 13. Making the adjustment. Imaliava. All kinds of time before he fires right. Snags it and he's open. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And the Bobcats line it up with a 1st and goal. Nico Imaliava throwing again. Touchdown, Bobcats! Middle of the end zone, he's got it!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's a great start to this second half. That's what you talked about in the locker room at halftime. Don't let them create momentum. Don't let them start to create a comeback. Come back on this first drive, set the tone. The defense doing that right off the bat.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Still on his feet at the 25. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Guys, look at this. You're surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Straight ahead, it's Gordon. Oh, it's a fumble. Bounced right back to them. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's where I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Trying to squeak through the pile.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the first down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on fourth down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over again is really, really difficult. This offense appears to be in an aggressive mode.
Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Owls want to pick up the tempo. Drops back on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him, let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Hits inside, it's Bernard. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's going to let it go. Goes high to pull it in. Here he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats. They take the lead here in the second half.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem. From inside the 10, here he comes. And
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Gets rid of it. Makes the grab. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Owls moving quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Bernard. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. And it looks as if we're going to get a timeout here as a man is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Inside the... into the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throwing, Imaliava. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
The number one key for this defense coming into this game was finding a way to stop this quarterback from running the football. And guys, they have not done a good job of that early in this game. He has been able to get out of the pocket, whether it's been designed runs or scrambles like on what we just saw. The defense has got to start changing it up. They need to spy him more, I think, moving forward.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Running inside. It's Browning. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Imaliava to throw for it on fourth. Turning it on. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. He wants to throw it. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quick give. It's Bernard. Can't get him to the ground. Finds some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Working that left side now. Turns on the Jets. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Escapes the pressure going right. Going to try to get it himself. He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Still plenty of time left to break the scoreboard wide open as we get things underway here in the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. A first down run on the doorstep.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
You love that decision if you're the head coach. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. Nothing's there. Good job by the quarterback, tucking it and running and just getting what he can get.
This quarterback part of their running game. Touchdown, Owls! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Owls right back down the field with the answer.
Man, this is wild late in the game. We're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
No-brainer this late in the game. Up by 1, you got to go for 2 and try to push it out to a 3-point edge. He's looking to throw. He's got it for the 2.
Florida Atlantic, 46. Texas State, 43.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Iamaleava throws for the tight end. It's caught. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
RPO complete. Thrust that arm out. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And at this point, the defense looks as if they've been in one of those dizzy bat races. They've got no idea where the ball's coming from. He's over 500 yards passing.
Yeah, this is a Heisman Trophy level performance from this guy. The accuracy, the decision-making, the athleticism, everything has been up.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Texas State. They move on top here in the fourth. That's his third touchdown in the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Here's Iamaleava to throw. He's in there. 2-point conversion is good and pushes the lead to 5. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bernard. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Handoff again. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring.
Caught, and he's got room. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. On the ground, it's Bernard. Shakes off the defender.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Second down, going to throw it. Rolls right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
When you're trailing in the 4th quarter, it's so hard to get drives together because the clock starts to be your enemy. Really heads-up play by the quarterback. Getting the first down, get out of bounds, and stop the clock.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Grabbed behind the line, it's Bernard. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so trying to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Quick give. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, and I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
Plows his way ahead. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
On the move. Got enough space. Touchdown Owls. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Owls right back down the field with the answer.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
He gets into the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. They put together an 81-yard drive, and it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Right side, it's Browning. Breaks into the open. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. Throwing, Iamaleava. Rush right in his face. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down one possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
He's changing the play. Sets his feet. It's Iamaleava. Look out! And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need a score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Browning. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Makes the grab on the left. There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Out wide right, it's Graves. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Well, and the offense shows you what they're made of. They're scoring a touchdown. They take the lead with only seconds to go, and now it's on the defense to ice this thing when they take the field.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. A strike downfield. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good.